I want to talk about talent. I want to talk about talent, I want to talk about effort, and I want to talk about love. I keep hearing people say, no, don't follow your bliss. Follow your bliss, don't follow your bliss. Some people say that, anybody can learn to do something if they'll put 10,000 years of effort in. 10,000 hours, not years. I I myself shared something the other day that was about learning to paint, and the person was looking over somebody's shoulder and going, "Oh, I wish I could paint like that." And she said, "Well, you know, I worked really hard at it." And he said, "Well, I don't want to put all the effort in." And I want to add in the story I heard of a professional musician, and I cannot remember which one it was, but he said he knew his kids weren't going to be musicians because he had to make them practice. And I think that's the key that gives us the correlation between talent and effort and love. I have raised three children. One of them is still only 10, but the oldest is almost 18. And what I have seen is that there are things that we have to pull them away from. Our friends have kids that will dance endlessly. They have to be pulled away from their dancing to get them to do other things. My kids have to be pulled away from their reading to get them to do other things. But I could not get them to practice an instrument for longer than was absolutely necessary according to the schedule. Whereas their father, who is a very accomplished cellist, we have to pull him away from the cello to get him to come to dinner some nights, because the reason he has put in the thousands of hours of practice is that he loves the process of the practice. There are things that I have gotten good at by making myself do them. I am moderately good with computers, but I never get a moment of satisfaction. I never actually enjoy the work I do on the computers. I solve the problem and I go, okay, now what? What's next? It's not something that I have to be pulled away from. I have to make myself sit down and do the computer stuff. It's the necessary part. I'm okay at it. I might even have a talent, but I have no love for it at all. And so I think you need all three of those things: the talent and the passion and the perseverance, to find that sweet spot where you're going to say, yeah, you know what? I personally don't. One paints because one enjoys the process of painting. I write because I enjoy the writing. I can't not write. And my writing has improved a lot as a result of putting in thousands and thousands of hours of writing. But I paint, and it's kind of fun. I don't have a lot of talent for it, but I'm not driven to do it. It doesn't occur to me. It's not one of my default behaviors. So I'm never going to be a very good painter. Not because I can't, but because I don't. Because it's not that intersection of the talent and the effort and the passion. So I don't really have anywhere to go specifically with that, but if you're beating yourself against something where you don't actually get any pleasure out of doing it, and the external reward is not great, one must ask, why are you doing that? And so I'll investigate that question more in the future. But I just wanted to explain where I stand on the whole talent and effort and passion, because I really think that following your passion is not just about the thing that you really enjoy doing, but it's a thing that for which you continue to make progress. So it's not like an abstract passion that's somewhere out there. It's that passion of, I have something inside me which must be born. I have paintings that must be made. I have thoughts that must be thought. I have songs that must be sung. I have a nonprofit that must be born. Those kinds of things are the things that keep us going through the thousands and thousands of hours that are necessary to get them going. Um, so that's my offer for this week. I am Shonali. That is a Tuesday tune-up. I'm at the Art of Yearning. I will see you again.